Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Hot Was Mama's Fan. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you have not already done so and you would like to, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy and I want to help those who have disabilities to understand just because you have a disability, it doesn't mean you can't live a productive life. Now, usually I would tell you what topic I'm going to talk about for the day. But I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to come into your home this year to share my story with you guys. I could not do this without you. I started this channel because a lot of people get made fun of because they have a disability. So it was my job to teach you what cerebral palsy is all about. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's just a muscle disease. It's something that you were born with 90% of the time. Sometimes they don't find it until you're like 2 or 3. I've seen it as late as 6 years old. But I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your home this year to share my story with millions of you. So, tomorrow is New Year's, so I'm going to do the recap of 2021 and tell you what I talked about. Okay, so I talked about doing a makeup tutorial. I believe I put 2 makeup tutorials up for you guys, and next year I'm going to be working on the 3rd makeup tutorial. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials, please feel free to comment below and let me know that you want to see more makeup tutorials. If you want to see more cerebral palsy videos, which this is what this channel is about, leave it in the comments below as well. Now, with that being said, I just want to give you a recap of 2021. So I talked about my health. I give you guys an update on my health. And it's been doing pretty well, I would say. Pretty well. I talked about scoliosis, how it affects me as a person every day. I told you guys that I have to take medication for that. I also talked about merch that I have planned for you guys, which my husband took our website down for now, but once we get back into our own place, we're gonna put the website back up. It's just that we can't manage the website here where we live at because of people that we live with. So when we get our own house, we're gonna put the website back up. Actually, my husband is, and I'm just gonna tell him what I want as a design, and once I get that back up, I will let you guys know in a video when I get it back up. I also talked about the doctors that I deal with. I have 2 orthopedic doctors. one for my knee and one for my shoulder and hips and feet, stuff like that. And the reason I have an orthopedic doctor for my knee is because a couple years ago I had to have knee surgery because I broke my knee. And that part wasn't fun because it took my doctor 2 years, my orthopedic doctor for my knee. It took him 2 years to figure out what was wrong with my knee, even though I told him what was wrong with my knee, and he still didn't care. He had to do an MRI. But I also had talked to you about a band release that I had done because my hips keep popping out of place. And unfortunately, as we speak, some days they pop out of place. And the doctor is telling me, no, that's not what is going on. He literally asked me the last time I was there to pop my hip out. And the only way that I can do that is if I'm laying in bed, and it's very painful once it pops out. I just don't say anything. Let's see, what else did I talk about? Oh, growing my subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you. 77,000 plus of you for subscribing to become a part of the Hot Wheels Mamas fam and the Hot Wheels Mamas fam stars. If you guys are wondering what the Hot Wheels Mamas fam stars are, it's when you subscribe to my channel, you automatically become a Hot Wheels Mamas fam star. Now, I am going to tell you this. I said once I reach 1 million subscribers, I have something very special planned for you guys. And once I get to the 1 million mark, I will let you know what that surprise is. If you guys have been paying attention and listened to my videos, I gave you a couple clues of what I want to do for you guys. So go back and find those videos. I'm not sure what I titled them, but go back and try to find those videos because I gave you little clues. And I've always said, if you guys have any questions about the Hot Wheels Mamas fam, please feel free to ask your question. I never shot questions down because that's how you get to know the person. That's how you get to know who they really are. I talked about my family a little bit on here. I talked to you about how I help my kids with me only being able to use one arm. Now, people ask me, do I have just one arm? No, I have 2 arms, but I can only use my left hand. I can use my right hand too, but it's a struggle to use my right hand. So I just use my left hand, which is my dominant hand, for everything. If you guys want to know me better as a person, let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see a particular video, drop them in the comments below and let me know. I'm telling you everything that I talked about in 2021. When I talk about the surgeries that I've had, I always tell you to consult a doctor. Don't do what I do just because you feel like it or you think that I'm a role model to you, and I appreciate that you guys think I'm a role model, and I'm just using this and as an example. I'm not telling you that I am your role model, but I always tell you to consult a doctor before you make the decisions that you're going to make, because it may not work for you just because it worked for me. For those of you that are new here, you know that I've said I hate surgeries. I hate it with a passion. I don't like being cut open just because. And a lot of people think I like that, and I don't. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. So I try to avoid, and I've told you guys this before, I try to avoid doctors because I hate doctors. And it's nothing that they've done personally. It's just because I've been in and out of hospitals all my life, especially when I was a kid. And so now, as an adult, I hate doctors. If I don't have to go to a doctor, I'm not going to go. If I can figure out what's wrong with me at home, I'm going to do it, because nobody knows your body better than yourself. And sometimes, believe it or not, guys, for me, sometimes I literally have to do the homework for them, because I've had doctors tell me that they don't know nothing about cerebral palsy, which they should, because they're doctors, and that's part of the medical field, that you have to know all these diseases. And for somebody to sit there and say to me, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you because I don't know about cerebral palsy, that gets really, really frustrating for me, because I have to do the homework for them, but they're the ones that should be doing the homework, not me. And I also talked about giving giveaways away, which again, once we get into our own place, I'm going to start doing that, and I'm going to do that maybe every 6 months. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but once I figure it out, I will let you guys know. And again, guys, if you want to know more about cerebral palsy, this is the place that you come to. I never thought in a million years that my channel would be what it is today, because when I first set out to do this, I only started putting up videos for my children to watch back when they get sad or something, and they know what mom has done for them and what I continue to do for them. People ask me, are they the most respectful kids ever? When they're on public, yes, they are. But everybody I don't care what child it is. Everybody has their setbacks. And some days my kids don't have good days. Everybody's entitled to that. But if you guys want to know more about different types of cerebral palsy, you just have to let me know and tell me what you're thinking and why you're thinking that. Don't ever be afraid to ask me a question. Now, if it's not in English, I will have a hard time reading it because my primary language is English. But I will try to figure out what you guys are saying if it's in letters. But don't ever be afraid to ask me questions. Now, what I want to know from you guys is what type of videos is it that you want to see that has to do with any type of disabilities. I said this before. If you guys want to see a grocery shopping video, drop it in the comments below. Let me know, or give this video a thumbs up. And again, guys, thank you for allowing me to come into your home each and every day to share my story with you. You never know, it may help somebody if you share my videos. Because the more you share, the more people there are to subscribe. And I told you guys before, always share my videos, because somebody needs to hear this story. I live with this story every day, but someone out there needs to hear my story, because they may be able to relate. You never ever know what they're going through. And always be kind to people, because you never know what they're going through. You may bring a smile to their face one day. And help people that have disabilities. If you see somebody struggling because they have to use a walker, go and ask them if they need help. There's nothing wrong with asking somebody for help. So, I want to thank each and every one of you for this year to allow me to come into your home. I appreciate each and every single one of you for subscribing. 77,000 plus of you. And keep on subscribing. Keep on watching my videos. And my goal for next year is to reach 1 million subscribers. And I thank you guys each and every day. For doing what you're doing. I'm going to end this video here today, but before I do that, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. Please make sure you like this video as well as all my other videos. And as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can. And never give up. And try your best each and every day. From my family to yours, Happy New Year. Bye, guys.